To download Docker, open Google and just perform a search with the term Docker. Come to the first page and here you will be finding download Docker desktop. Based on the operating system that you're using, you can either choose Mac version, Windows, or even Linux. So as I'll be demonstrating with the Windows version, so let me download this Windows AMD 64 version and it will be downloading the application there. It will be taking some time because it's around 564 MB and after downloading you need to install it. Now the download has completed. So if we just double click on it, now it has been installed. Now you just have to accept the terms and conditions. And that's it. You can skip this login part here. You can do that later as well. Now you are seeing WSL needs updating. WSL is Windows subsystem for Linux. So in order to do that, you need to type in this command. You can just copy it. Type Windows R. It will be opening the run shell. You just need to type in cmd and it will be opening up the command prompt for you. Here you need to type in the thing that you have copied. WSL --update. So here it is installing the Windows subsystem for Linux. While the installation of WSL is going, let's check the other requirements of Docker in Windows 11. You can see WSL version 2.1.5 or later is required that we are installing now. We also need Windows 11 64-bit with Home or Pro version 22H2 or higher. Let's check that. In order to do that, again open this run shell, type in winvar and you will be able to see the version here. As you can see here, I am using a 22H2 version, which is the requirement. In case you are using Windows 10, so the requirements you will be finding here. Another thing that is needed is enabling the hardware virtualization. So in order to check that, open the task manager, come to this performance. Here you will be finding that this virtualization is enabled. Now you can see the Windows subsystem for Linux has been installed now. You can just close it and you need to restart it. Now it has been installed, the WSL Windows subsystems as well as Docker. I'm also installing VS Code here, which we will be using to write the codes using PyLucene. I'm considering the default path. Notice that at least 430 MB of free disk space is required. I'm not creating the start menu folder. I'm creating one desktop icon and I'm doing these steps. Now you can see the VS Code has been installed here. Now we need to look for the extensions to write Python codes in this Jupyter notebook. Next, we are installing the Docker extension inside VS Code so that we can utilize the Docker container provided by Kodi for the PyLucene so that we can write the codes inside VS Code. Now we are pulling the image for the PyLucene. The total size of the image is more than 3 GB. So based on your network speed, it may take some time. It is in fact downloading the latest version, which is PyLucene 10 based on Lucene version 10. As you can see, now the pooling has been completed. Now let's try to run the container. For that, I'll be issuing the following command. So in this command, I have provided two flags, -d, which indicates that I want to run this Docker container in a detached mode. That is, it will be running, the container will be running in the background. -i is an interactive mode. It will be keeping the standard input open for the container, allowing interactions with it. And then I have provided the image name. So altogether, Docker space run, the command to run a container, this image in a detached mode as well as in an interactive mode. So if I issue this, it will be providing us with a number. It's basically the ID. So this is the container ID from after running this image. So as we have run the container using this D flag, the container will be keep running even if we close this terminal. So the next task is to attach this running container inside VS Code. For doing that, let's come to here at the left corner, as you can see here. Click on it. So attach a running container. It will be giving us a warning. So we just need to, accept it. Now this is the running container. As you can see, it's Kodi PyLucene, and this is some name that has been given to this running container. Now as you can see, it is opening up the container, and I just need to write the codes using that container. So it may take some time for the first time because it is setting things up. Also, we need to set the kernel and all inside this container for running this container. Now with this message, we can understand that the container Kodi PyLucene has been attached to this workspace. Now what we need to do is we need to open one Jupyter notebook in which we will be writing the codes. Create new Jupyter notebook. So this is a Jupyter notebook. As you can see, the kernel has not been set yet. So it will be a Python code as it's a Jupyter notebook. I'll be writing Python codes here, PyLucene, of course you can understand. So the corresponding Python interpreter is being installed here. And now if I execute this, we need to install this IPy kernel for the first time, of course. Now it has been completed. Now we can see that the cell has been executed as well. Now let's try to write our first code in using Lucene. So we'll be just checking whether importing Lucene, that is whether Lucene is available or not. You can see there are no error message, so that means Lucene is available. Now let's just try to check the version of Lucene that we have installed. I have stated that it's the Kodi PyLucene is the latest version is Lucene 10. Let's just verify this. So for that, I'm printing this value in this variable version from the Lucene package. So as you can see, the version is 10. So in summary, what we have done, first we have installed the Docker. Considering VS Code is already installed in your system, you need to install certain extensions inside the VS Code to support Python, Jupyter Notebook, and so on. Then after that, we need to, after installing the Docker, we need to pull the Kodi PyLucene image. It will take some time because it's around 3.7 GB, and after that you need to run it with these flags -d for indicating that it will be detached and interactive, and then it will be generating a container ID. And after that, inside VS Code, you need to attach it using the icon here, small icon at the left bottom. So from there you need to attach the running container. As we have already executed or started the execution of this container, so you will be finding that here, and after that you just need to open one Jupyter notebook to try writing your codes. So following this setup, we will be writing a bunch of codes to index, to search, to perform all the experiments on Lucene using this setup. Thank you.